Hi, I'm Payden, and this video is me cutting my friend's hair and dyeing it green. And this video is going to be me going through the steps and showing you the process of doing that. So to preface, my friend does not want to bleach her hair, so we used a brunette dye, which I'll show you and I'll eventually show you again in the video. She's only dyed her hair a couple colors, and she constantly donates her hair, and she had to donate at least 8 inches of her hair to this one fund. I'll ask her what the name of it was, which she wasn't even fazed by that, which I would be. I literally get my ends trimmed and I start crying on the way home, so I don't know how she did that, but she was fine. But I've only ever trimmed people's hair or trimmed my bangs or whatever, or one night I had a mental breakdown and cut off all of my hair, but it's fine. It's grown back now for the most part. It's good. So I don't have that much hands-on experience, but I've had my own fair share of hair dyeing fiascos. If I have pictures, I will show you. Beware. Ugh. But the first step of this video, which is the first part, is the research. There's not a lot of content here because my research was my brain, my experience, and Google. I've seen so many hair dye videos just for fun. You all know the emo kids. I'm talking LX Dora Me, Billy Dawn Webb, just all the emo people who would dye the hair a long time ago, and that was the content of their channel that we would just sit down and watch while they did it. Yeah, I've watched a lot of those. So I was relying on that. And then the only thing I did research though was, should I cut hair wet or dry? I know there's a kind of a debate about that. I've experienced both, cried at both. And the answer to that, from what I found in my very extensive research called the first answer on Google, it says to cut hair dry. So I did that. So the second step was getting the dye. In Walgreens, and we're looking for the hair dye. And we're gonna find it. I know, I was looking online. Okay, let's see. Okay, everyone says Splat sucks. Everyone says this sucks. Because I don't know. It seems like a one. I would say only one. You only need one? This cool. I like that color. I know, it's gonna look so cool. Oh my gosh. So our initial plan was to go to Sally's, and I was gonna either get the Manic Panic one or the Ion one, which Ion is not that good. I was looking at Sally's. There was one by Wella. There was one and only, just whatever Sally's brand there was. But yeah, my town pretty much had a blizzard. Everywhere was closed, and it was a Sunday, so Sally's was closed. So I was oh my god, we're gonna have to reschedule. We already rescheduled it 3 times. So we ended up going to Walgreens, and we got this dye. And this dye was one that would come out in 7 to 15 washes. So if you took care of it well enough, it could last longer. But if you really wanted it out, you could get it out fairly quickly. So that was good to see if she just liked the color, because green is kind of a kooky color, but fun, love. Third step was to prepare. Is that the third step? I hope so. So the third step, I think, was to prepare. So my preparation went through forgetting everything I needed to bring, but thank God was in a little L'Oreal box, which was a glove and a little hairbrush. And then another thing is to wear a shirt that you don't care if it gets messed up. So I just wore this one from Goodwill, still love, but I ended up, spoiler, I got nail polish on. I didn't get any hair dye on me, but I did get nail polish. So the fourth step, if I'm saying all these wrong, I'm gonna be so mad. So the fourth step was actually cut her hair, which I'll insert now. All right, we're really doing this.
I'm straddling a chair.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
I'm scared.
I don't like that noise, first of all. Ew, it sounds like I'm sawing a body.
Ew. A body?
Like in the Walking Dead Telltale games.
Mm. Yeah.
What?
Oh
I guess I can't. Ew, I don't like
that.
I don't like that now.
It's so uneven.
Is your brother home?
Mm-hmm.
Is he talking to himself when he watches TV?
He does.
Okay, because that's what I thought I was hearing earlier. Someone talking. I was what the heck?
Yeah, and earlier he was just yelling. And I was like, what is your problem? He's like, I'm drunk. Happened. I love it.
It's so cute.
And it's gonna be like angles.
It's fun. Yeah,
I love that.
fun.
Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Ew. Take it.
Oh my god, look how uneven.
Just one strand.
Wait.
Send it like that. Send it.
Okay, so I'm gonna fix it in a second, but look at her back. Ew, this is so gross. This is it so far. I'm doing the front and then I'm gonna fix it. And then the 5th step was to dye her hair. So we're gonna crack this bad boy open.
I'm excited. Fun. Let me open it. Oh, you got it.
I don't need it. I don't need a man. So in our little haul, we have a tube of emerald dye. There's some instructions.
Oh, out of focus.
Hey, oh, we got a brush it. There's no gloves in here. Oh,
Oh, it's probably in the or something. Because it said.
do you have gloves? I thought you do. No,
I think we do. Yeah.
they're in here. Oh my god, they're black. My vibe.
Okay. Do you know how to speak Spanish?
A little bit. But I love how your hair is just sitting there. That's so gross.
What do you mean?
Ew, it's dead. It's
like
not
a dead
to your
animal.
scalp.
It's so cold. Slurp on my nerve.
My And I've never dyed anyone's hair hands-on. I dyed my hair once not by myself. I dyed it with a friend, and I recommend dyeing your hair with somebody or something, or even going to the salon, because you're gonna miss a lot. And that was my biggest fear, because patchy dyed hair is the ugliest, especially if it's like a fun color. Because I have experienced that, I don't want to put that on anybody else. Here is a picture. That was one of the worst times of my life. It sounds very dramatic. It is. That was me exaggerating, but it was pretty bad, okay? So to dye your hair, spoiler, I said F that brush. I just had my gloves on and I was scooping it out of a cup and just kind of like saturating her hair, scrubbing it, doing it in layers, massaging her scalp, put like Vaseline or petroleum jelly, whatever. She had it in like a little cap, not sufficient, should have brought, forgot of course. But if you put that around like your scalp and your ears and your neck, that prevents a lot of dye from like staining your skin. But if it does stain your skin, really bad for you, but using Windex does get it off. So step 5.5, I think, was taking a brief intermission. To preface this, I went to the nail salon and I wanted this design on my fingers, and for some reason it just was not working out. Well, firstly the guy did it upside down first, but I was like too scared to say like, oh, that was the wrong way. So then I was like, okay, not that deep, I'll just fix it myself. So I tried to fix it myself. I cried because I couldn't get it because I'm dramatic, and I was really upset because I was walking around with a janky nail. So for a brief little intermission while I was cooking on her head with a bag on her head, she fixed my nails. So there's that. Okay, we're doing a little turn the tub around and she's fixing my nails because it got messed up at the salon. And listen to what this kook just told me.
Wait, I don't.
I won't expose you.
One time I was at this girl's house in like the 6th grade and she asked me if she could paint my toenails. And she wouldn't massage my feet. So I think she.
Who was it? It's not bleep her name. I don't know who she is.
I wish same girl that I accidentally stole the DS game from.
Accidentally. Did you do it?
No. I was like, I don't know.
Alexa, play "I Love It" by Lil Pump.
Here's a sample of I Love It.
Ah.
Invest in Lil Pump on Amazon Music.
Still good. And the last step was her washing her hair with cold water, and then we straightened it, did a little makeup, and she was flaunting it. She looked good. She rocks green hair. I love. Okay, so this is her hair. It turned out so good. I did her makeup.
So close.
Yeah. I guess because when the flash does it, it looks brown. Maybe tomorrow we can like take a pic with like in the sun.
Yeah.
I love. It's fun. See, with flash, for some reason, it keeps making the roots look brown, but it's not. And I did it so even. It is so cute. Just saying, not to hype myself up, but wow. Love. I had a lot of fun doing it. I think it turned out really good. It wasn't patchy, but all the videos, for some reason, I guess because of flash, it made her roots look brown, or like any pieces that are away from the flash brown, but her hair is overall green. And then also her Instagram's down below, so you can see more pictures of it because she posted some really good ones. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't know if I already said that. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. Bye.